Hello everyone. In this video I'll go over some basic derivative rules. The first basic rule I like to go over is that of the power. It's the power rule. So according to the power rule, in order to find the derivative of a power function, which is written x to the power n, where n is any real number, we get n times x to the power n minus 1. So we reduce the exponent by 1, and that's the new exponent. And then we bring the old exponent ahead of the whole expression. So n, which is the old exponent, times x to the power n minus 1. So a few examples. If I need the derivative of x squared, so here the exponent is 2, so I bring it to the front, and then I raise x to the power 2 minus 1, 1, so I get 2x. Let's say I need the derivative of square root x. Well, I could transform square root x from the root form into the power form, for which the exponent is 1/2. And then I can apply the power rule to my exponent 1/2. So that gives me 1/2 x to the power negative 1/2. So that the power rule also works if your exponent happens to be negative. It doesn't change anything. So let's say I need x, the derivative of x to the power negative 3. So that gives me negative 3, which is the power, times x to the power negative 3 minus 1. I get negative 3x to the negative 4 power, and so forth and so on. So that's the power rule. The next rule I like to go over is the addition and multiplication rule. So the addition slash, or we could call it sum slash difference rule. Same idea pretty much. So this sum difference rule. So this rule pretty much states that in order to find the derivative of a function that itself is written as the addition or the subtraction of two functions f and g, what I need to get first is the derivative of f and the derivative of g, f prime and g prime, and apply whatever operation was between the two initially. So let's go over a few examples. So let's say I need to get the derivative of x squared plus x to the negative first power. Pretty much I get the derivative of the first one plus the derivative of the next one. To get each derivative, I just need the power rule. So the first one gives me 2x to the power 2 minus 1, so 1, so 2 times x. And the next one gives me negative 1 times x to the power negative 1 minus 1, negative 2. I'm done at this point. One more example. Let's say I need the derivative of square root x minus x cubed. Again, I need the derivative of each. So let me go ahead and turn the first piece into its power form as we saw earlier. And then I can apply the power rule to each piece in order to get the derivative. The third basic rule I like to go over is that of the constant multiple rule. The constant multiple rule. So this rule allows us to find the derivative of a function which itself is written as a constant c times a function f. So the constant multiple rule pretty much states that we just need to find the derivative of the function and multiply that by the constant. So in other terms, the constant, it's pretty much as if the constant popped out of the whole thing, and you end up with constant times prime, f prime. A few examples. So if I need the derivative of 2x squared, that will be 2 times the derivative of x squared, which is 2 times 2 times x to the power 2 minus 1. I end up with 4x as my derivative. So that's pretty much how that works. See you on the next video.